Welcome to the vlog. And guess what? Today I again woke up late, and today I have literally no excuses to give. I was perfectly fine in the morning, but I just didn't wake up, which is my bad, of course. But what are we going to do from now on? Are we going to crib about it that why did I not wake up early, or are we going to make it work from here on? Of course, the latter. So now we're going to make it work. I'm going to go fast forward, and I'll make sure that I will enjoy the day and make the most out of it and feel productive. And how am I going to do this? So basically, I'll trick my brain into believing that I'm totally on track, that I woke up early and I'm not going to look at the clock and just do my thing. That's the trick we're going to apply. Let's go. Hey, so today we are on track with our morning routine, not in terms of time, but in terms of the things we had to do. So I've done half of my morning routine, no, actually almost full of it by now. And today I want to talk about this interesting concept that I learned. So these days, this thing is very popular that you get your grocery delivery in just 10 minutes or 10-15 minutes. There are different companies doing it. There is Zepto, there is Grofers, many companies in the space. So now you would think of them like they are competing against the big startups, that they are maybe competing against Zomato or Grofers or things like that. But it's not that. They are actually up against your local stores, your local kirana stores. Okay, so if you have to get some groceries and you will at least take 10 minutes to go to your local store and fetch them, and it will also take your energy, it will also take your time. But if you just go and order on one of these apps, and you will still get your delivery in 10 minutes. So it is just fulfilling your purpose, that you're getting your groceries in just 10 minutes, and you don't even have to go anywhere. But it's good for you, it's very convenient for you, but it's also very bad for your local stores, and the local businesses will be impacted because of this. Because if you're just ordering on your phone and getting your delivery, the small businesses will be impacted badly because of this. So you need to think about these things, and the government, I think, needs to think about these things and prevent such big businesses from getting into the space of small businesses. Because if big businesses who have a lot of money get into all the small businesses, then all the small businesses will die out, and that will not be a good thing for these small businesses, because the big businesses already have a lot of money, they are already successful. But for these small businesses to flourish and just sustain themselves, they need to have these big businesses out of their businesses. So this is what I want to talk about today. Let's get on with our day, and I will work, and later on I'll see you with my reading session and then with the wrap up. Hey, so today we're going to read this blog that's called Why the Velvet Hammer is a Better Way to Give Constructive Criticism. Let's get started. It's time to back the sandwich method of delivering bad news. You know, the technique where you say something nice, then drop in the criticism and then end with something nice. It's not like the person won't notice that the center of the sandwich is terrible. The method is really designed to make it easier on the giver. When you communicate something to somebody, it's irreversible and irretrievable, says Joy Baldrich, author of The Joy in Business: Innovative Ideas to Find Positivity and Profit in Your Daily Work Life. You can't take it back, and it can't be difficult to know what words to say in order to approach somebody and give them feedback. Whether you need to say they did or didn't do or something, it feels uncomfortable. The old methods of feedback can have a ripple effect with your team, resulting in people calling in sick, getting upset, or even quitting. But conflict avoidance isn't the answer. Instead, Baldrige suggests using her velvet method, which is soft like velvet but packs a punch. Here's the formula. Start with, got a minute? Great, I need your help. It should be said in a way friendly, says Baldrige. Nothing about this is scary, and I need your help is an international surrender of agenda. It's a disarming way to get attention sincerely and genuinely, and you do need their help because the behavior is becoming problematic. Next, say, I noticed that problem behavior goes here. Pause. I was wondering what's causing this problem. Pause. Because it cannot continue. What do you suggest we do? The word because is one of the 30 most persuasive words, says Baldrige. Everyone wants to know what comes after it. Also, asking what the person suggests we do is powerful because people are persuaded most by their own words, says Baldrige. The approach is designed to be non threatening, compassionate, and open minded. It finds positivity in the way you communicate, manage, and lead, especially when you need to correct a problematic behavior. Why it works? Baldrige says that the traditional good, bad, good, dirt sandwich method doesn't work. People still use it because they're nervous about being too critical, she says. The velvet hammer is actually a verbal contract you're creating with another person to better yourself as a leader and better them as team member, colleague, or friend. Giving negative feedback is important in many situations. If you delay or don't approach a sensitive subject, it's like not telling a friend they have spinach in their teeth. If you have spinach in your teeth, you want to know or not? Asked Baldrige. It's still there. When something needs to be said, most people in the organization know it. Everyone, that is, except for the person who needs the feedback. It's like a someone walking around the office with a "kick me" sign on their back. Before you try it, words are power containers, says Baldrige. Every word should be carefully selected. She says, practice using the velvet hammer. Sometimes people want a script, but you don't want to sound scripted. She suggests practicing and then rehearsing, standing up and looking in a mirror doing it. Rehearsing is different than practicing because it's concert and showtime mode, she says. When you are ready, it should feel planned, not canned. The tone you're seeking is help rather than reprimand, says Baldrige. You set the expectation by saying, this cannot continue, she says. Asking, what do you suggest we do, makes the point that it's us against the problem instead of me versus you. When leaders use the velvet hammer, the conversation goes better for everyone involved. So that was the blog for today that we read, and this was written by it was written on the Fast Company. You can check their website by Stephanie Woza. And I really like the blog, got to learn something new. Okay, so now we are at the end of the day, and this was a decently productive day. However, I think that I could have done more than I did, but I put those tasks for tomorrow, and I will make sure that I do them tomorrow. I feel that now we are getting in with the routine part, and the routine is back, and I'm looking to add more things in my routine now that the basic is sorted. So looking forward to do that. And thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and see you tomorrow. Bye.